More news, rumors and opinions Sunday PM October 20, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Claire. In Baghdad Palace. Presidencies discuss electing a parliament speaker, approving laws and financial issues. October 19, 2024. The President of the Republic, Abdul Latif Jamal Rashid, the Prime Minister, Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, and the Judicial Council, Faiq Zidane, discussed the files of electing a new Speaker of the Council of Representatives, approving important laws, and continuing to finance ministries from the federal budget in Iraq. According to a statement received by Shafaq news agency, the attendees at the Baghdad Palace discussed the issue of the presidency of the Council of Representatives and the efforts made to expedite the resolution of this entitlement, and stressed the support of these efforts in a way that contributes to achieving the supreme interest and strengthening the role of the Council of Representatives in integration with the executive and judicial authorities. The presidents discussed the reasons for the delay in presenting some important draft laws prepared by the Presidency of the Republic and the necessity of including them on the Council's agenda in its upcoming sessions, in addition to reviewing the judicial procedures taken in the context of publishing and media crimes, and monitoring cases of violations against the systematic campaign launched by some suspicious pages to target the presidencies, ministries, and state institutions, and prosecuting their perpetrators in accordance with the provisions of the law. The meeting also discussed the government measures taken on the financial side, in order to ensure the financing of ministries and governorates from the investment budget and the regional development budget, in addition to preparing the appropriate environment and logistical requirements for the Independent High Electoral Commission to begin its preparations for holding the parliamentary elections scheduled for next year. The attendees stressed the importance of conducting the population census as a developmental goal for the country on which economic and social policies, plans and programs depend. They also discussed the overall situation on the regional scene, developments in the Zionist aggression on Palestine and Lebanon, and the efforts made to contain these attacks and strengthen the unity of the political position towards protecting Iraq and its people from any possible escalation. Claire. Minister of Planning. The percentage of completion of numbering and inventory operations reached 96% in 15 governorates. October 20, 2024. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Planning, Mohammed Ali Tamim, announced on Sunday that the numbering and enumeration operations are approaching their end in 15 governorates, indicating that the actual completion rate has reached more than 96%, and work continues 24 hours a day to complete this stage, which is an important and essential stage for the general population census. This came during the minister's chairing of the 9th session of the ministry's opinion board, which was held today, Sunday. His Excellency added that the work is witnessing remarkable progress in the governorates of the Kurdistan region, where the completion rate has reached about 65%. Tamim said that what has been achieved so far represents a great success for the ministry, in a huge and major project such as the population census project, as actual work began last May, and the ministry was able to complete all requirements and implement all stages in record-breaking periods. He pointed out that the situation has become reassuring in light of the great efforts made by the General Authority for Statistics and Geographic Information Systems. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Mr. Sammy knows someone that attended a big meeting with the Untied States Treasury and the CBI, and they said Iraq is coming off the electronic platform. Frank. The auctions, Firefly, and expanding the dinar to go outside of our borders and go international at the end of the year. So all we will see for now on, according to Mr. Sammy, are just steps taking place to get there. But the grand prize will not happen until the end of the year. Mr. Sammy said his friend was there and knows this firsthand. Frank. My heart still holds out for this year though, but these 2 months are important to make sure everything comes out in order for the citizens to be successful. MNT GOAT Finance Minister Taif Sami Mohammed stressed the need to adhere to timetables to achieve economic reforms. Yes, Iraq is on a timetable, and I don't think they are going to mess this one up under al-Sudani as they have in the past. Iraq makes bid for WTO and increased reserves at IMF by 50% exchange rate increase. Adu Matrix. October 20, 2024. Iraq makes bid for WTO and increased reserves at IMF by 50%. Important financial moves in Iraq. Exchange rates IQD and Argentina pesos. The video talks about why Iraq's joining the WTO is a significant financial decision and how increasing reserves by 50% places Iraq in a more controlling interest in the IMF. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com